Hey guys, here we go. I am on task with the second week in a row, sticking to it, for my Monday morning musings. It's already afternoon here, but for some of you it's still morning, so I am considering that a success. Anyway, for those of you finding this through YouTube, my name is Christine Windover and I am a superstar director with Sensi and my team, my rockin' team, Team Wicks Away. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. So this is just me rambling on for my team with things that come up and things I experience in this business over the weekend after 5.5 years that hopefully will inspire some of you. So today I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about. And I was thinking about what's coming up, what happened over the weekend, all the things, the great things we have coming up for our team and group this week. So I kind of want to just mix it a little bit with some announcements and my thoughts that come out of why these things are exciting and why I think that they will be super cool for you in your business. So I, yesterday, those of you on my team, not my group, but my team, saw a quick announcement with a video link for a super exciting program called Lead Your Ship. That I have joined forces with some amazing leaders and best friends of mine in this business. So it's easier for me to always talk and explain things to you. So this is what I'm doing, because there was some confusion about what the program is about and for and how it all works, especially because this is the first time anything has included an application process. So basically, the idea stemmed out of, there's lots of different leadership development programs that have been done by our colleagues in Sensi. And so we've had outlines to kind of base it on and learn from. And one person did it with this book by Sarah Robbins called Rock Your Network Marketing Business. I am just reading it right now. That's probably going to look backwards. But there she is. And apparently she's Canadian, which is super exciting too. So, and it's super thin, easy read. I found it at Chapters last week for $17. I had to really search for it. It was the last copy and it's so thin. So, if they don't have any more copies at the Bears Lake Chapters, you can definitely order it online or on your Kindle for an electronic version. Good old-fashioned me likes to write in my books, especially if it's something I'm using as a resource for leading. So it's an easy read, and we don't want you guys to feel overwhelmed by that. So that was the first step, was, lead a leadership development program that works, that isn't too overwhelming, that keeps people's interest. Some of you that have been around for a while did the last one with me a couple years ago, where we had weekly phone calls, and they were amazing. I loved touching base with you guys on a one-on-one basis, those of you that did your calls with me. But we found it too overwhelming, and it was hard to keep people to commit, especially through the summer months. But these are the best months for training, because all of us are just surviving day by day with the go of the busy sales season in the fall through the winter. So that is why we do it this time of year. And as you guys know, you've heard me say this lots, but in direct sales and in network marketing, my favorite quote to you guys is, you are an independent consultant. And the opposite of independent is dependent. And if you are looking to be a dependent consultant, you came to the wrong place with me as your leader or your sponsor. And any of my team will tell you that. I am not a hand holder, partly because I'm busy and lazy. But that's not the real reason. The real reason is that I know that you aren't going to learn anything and you aren't going to succeed if I'm always doing it for you. But that's not even the real reason. The real reason is that I do not want to deny you the rush of the feeling and the adrenaline of success on your own when you did it on your own. It sticks better, it lasts longer, it drives you through your next stages of your business and further challenges because they're inevitable. And it helps you be a good leader. Because if you end up being a hand-holding leader, because that was the model. I should stop doing these on Monday mornings because they really are rambly. I don't know how to talk. If that's the model I set for you, then that's the model you're going to do. And then you're going to get overwhelmed and you're going to have a hard time growing leaders, because they're going to look at you and say, well, that's too much work. I don't want to do that. And the only way you're going to build your business is to grow leaders underneath you. And you grow leaders by not overwhelming them, thinking that they could never be you. And if there's any lesson that you take out of being on my team or listening to any teachings that I do, it's that. Don't make it too complicated. Don't make it too scary that they don't want to be a part of it. Be you, be genuine, and that is the best way for you to succeed and keep going and be a good leader, but it's also the best way to not freak them out about wanting to do the same thing. Yeah, we all have our strengths and we all have our little things that we do better. I've got awesome friends in Scentsy that are super crafty and they love to do it. And so they do. And they share their ideas with us, or some of them let us just pay them and they make the cool crafty things for us to send to our teams. We've got girls on our team who are amazing tech people. We've got people who are good at staying focused and organized and keep the squirrely ones like me on task. I would say my strength is this: communicating, talking, flapping off the top of my brain, and saying things that I hope actually are profound and interesting and provoke some inspiring messages for you guys. That's my strength, but I have lots of things that are not my strength. So that is where this program came out of, because that's what we want to teach in you guys, but that's also how we wanted to do this. We have been friends, most of us, a long time. Some of the girls, a lot of them are all under the same sponsor line and team as me. And then your directors who are on Team Wicks Away as well. A bunch of them are a part of it as well. But a lot of the faces that you'll see you might not recognize, and that's because they are my friends. Like you are making friends on Team Wicks Away from my early days on Team Wickless Warmth. When I first joined Scentsy, my first trips, my first conventions, and spring sprints that we traveled to all over, because a lot of them are in Alberta, where my sponsor is from and where I'm from. A lot of them we went to the same boot camp when we became directors, and they share a few of them share a social work background with me, and so we connected on so many levels. And it's so important that you build those relationships. One, especially if you have me as your leader, because I'm not going to be a handholder. I want you to go out and do it for yourself. And two, because that's how you keep going. It is so much more valuable to have somebody to lean on who is in the same stage of their business as you. We have several of you on Team Wicks Away that established friendships from road trips to Spring Sprint or World Tour or coming to our team meetings. And you guys help each other, and you have gone so much further for that than if you'd each individually been vying at my time for my inspiration. Because I can give you guys tips, but I'm not at the same stage of my business as you guys. I talk daily with the girls that are at the same stage of my business because they give me good ideas and I give them good ideas. And that's what we want to teach you, and that's what we want to role model for you. So while this book is amazing and the course itself is going to be amazing, and it's going to be physical, useful, hands-on tips and challenges for you to do in your business right now that are going to lead to the things that you need to build your business to the next level in terms of building a team, and building steady income and steady parties that brings in new contacts and new people for hosting and recruiting to your team. But we're going to put you into small groups. And we're modeling for you working together with your peers because we're leading the program together. If I was to put on a program like this for just Team Wicks Away and I said, look, I need a commitment from you, and you'll see in the application there are things you need to check off and commit to. And if you miss out on, I think it's like a 3-strike rule is how we're going to do it, then we're going to ask you, we're not kicking you out. I don't like calling it that. We're going to say maybe this isn't the right time for you for this program. And we're going to keep doing this program. So come back next time when your life is in a different place or you have a different attitude and commitment to it, because we are putting you into small groups. And so you are making a commitment to those other people in your small group to work this program together. So we're working together as leaders to lead this program for you guys so that the workload is not as great on any one of us through the summer. We're sharing the amount of people. Oh yeah, so I never finish thoughts though. You guys are used to that. If I was to do it for just my program, we run the risk of the program quitting like it did 2 years ago because everybody kind of stopped doing it. But with more people coming into the program, they're getting access to all of our knowledge, all of us leaders and our varying strengths. And we as leaders have access to more people to be in the program so that it actually successfully runs, even if only one of our team sticks it out till the end. And we really believe that's going to make it more successful in so many ways. And it's going to make it something that we repeat year after year or every few weeks, every few months. So we're so excited. And we know that those of you that join us this time are going to be a little bit of the guinea pigs as we sort out the kinks. I mean, we've already discovered that maybe our advertisement didn't include enough information and we left you all wanting more. But that's what it's going to be. It's like a book club. It's going to have weekly challenges. It's going to be about really showing you guys how to use the Ascent Academy program through Sensi, which Tanya talked about on our team meeting last Tuesday. And hopefully those small groups are going to grow into something that we've created through people we met at trips and in our teams and at boot camps. That you guys can continue that little support network of people that you bonded with through this program. We're going to make the groups so that we're going to force you to mingle with people from other areas, other teams, other experiences, because all of that can only benefit everybody as well. So that's, and the leadership title we're so excited about because it totally just like came across accidentally with trying to find a Gmail address for the applications, and we loved it. So we are so excited about it, and I really hope that lots of you apply and make the commitment. The info is in there. I think it's going to be 11 weeks. We're going to put you into a separate big Facebook group, tell you who your small group is, and name the spokesperson for your small groups. So you guys are going to do the work on the challenges together and have a spokesperson, but everybody will be in the big group for chatting with all of the leaders, even though the leaders are taking turns doing the video and the challenge each week. And we're going to do the program along with you too. So even though I only have 1 week I'm responsible for doing the video and the challenge, I'll be there contributing to the discussions and reading along the book and doing the challenges myself is the expectation we've put on ourselves, because we are making the commitment for ourselves that we need to go back to basics in our own businesses and not just be the type of leaders that say, do as I say, not as I do. So we're challenging ourselves right along with you, and we hope that you will join us on the ride and get on the ship with us so that you can lead your own ships. So that's my Monday morning musing, is about teamwork and why it's important to build your tribe. And hopefully you will join us on this program this summer. And we're opening it up to everybody. You don't have to be a specific title to do it, because we know that any stage of the game is somebody can get the light bulb moment and the aha and run with it. We have a few of amazing people on Team Wicks Away who came to World Tour with nobody on their team, and now they've got, they're ready to hit Star Consultant and will definitely be on track for Director in the fall. So we don't want to inhibit you guys. All we ask is a commitment back from you on the few things that we expect as we go through the program. And then we will get to celebrate when you graduate at the end. And the real reward, as you see, will be in your business growth and what you see come out this fall. The other exciting thing is that this new spring incentive that was just announced is amazing and perfect timing to help you guys earn those tech packages or the trip to leadership. So maybe you'll be a director and coming on the trip with us next January, wherever that may be, and you'll be set up for the fall incentive when that's announced, where and how to earn that, and be on a roll, ready to keep moving your business along and earn that trip too. So I hope that you trust us, I hope that you believe us, and I hope that you're willing to take a leap of faith and join us on this journey. And as for that, just a quick reminder, tomorrow night is our team meeting for the beginning of the month, where we're going to do some celebrations of the rock in April that we had. You guys sold almost 180,000 Canadian in just the month of April. I am just blown away that this is where, that butterfly effect, right? I was one person who decided to join Sensi and give it a chance and give it my all when nobody knew about it here. Nobody wanted fragrance products to offend the people that attended their fairs and had a hard time getting people to come to parties and give this product a chance. And here we are 5 years later, already at 500,000 in 2016 in sales. So that's all you guys have to do is believe in it, and you will be looking back just like me and saying the same thing. So join us tomorrow night as well on Facebook. And Wednesday night, we're going for dinner. Those of you that live in Halifax, Smitty's on Lacewood. We've got the back room booked, and we're going to do another in-person gathering. So I really hope to see a bunch of you there too. All right, this is getting long, and it's going to take forever to upload again. Have a great week, you guys, and we'll see you soon.